Buenas tardes. You know, Mickey, when you called me and let me know I'll be receiving this honor, I couldn't help but think of Gloria. I was early in my career, as you stated, when I first met you in the mid-90s while staffing Supervisor Gloria Molina at one of the annual Board of Supervisors visits to Washington. I remember you were the assistant to the president and director of intergovernmental affairs. You actually had an office in the West Wing. It was a little one, but you had an office. But you were so proximate to the most powerful leader in the world, and you made us all so proud. You were always so generous and gracious, ensuring that the board had an audience with only the highest-ranking administration officials, and you even snuck us into the Oval Office. On more than one occasion, you made sure that the county delegation met with the Vice President, Al Gore. The meetings were always substantive and, as you could imagine, sometimes contentious. As we all remember, Gloria was not afraid to call out anyone, including the Vice President or the President at the tarmac at LAX, when she was advocating to save the county's healthcare system from collapse, fighting against the mistreatment of immigrants, or insisting that there was fair representation of Latinos in the Clinton White House. You should know that, Mickey, that Gloria had such deep respect and love for you, and always proud to see you so masterfully navigate the inside-outside game as one of the few Latinos in the administration. I am especially grateful to receive this honor from you, Mickey. On behalf of many people in this room and around the country who have benefited from your mentorship, your guidance, your support and generosity, I want to say thank you. I stand here before you because of Latino leaders like Gloria Molina, Mickey Ibarra, Antonio Villaraigosa, and Antonia Hernandez. They taught me many, many lessons, but perhaps the most important is to always set the example by leading with values of integrity, service, and courage. As I look around, I see leaders in business, government, and the nonprofit sector. This is as much a gathering of Latino leaders as it is a gathering of LA leaders, period. Think about it. We're gathered here in the California Club, a place where our parents would have not been allowed to enter through those doors. Still, Latino leaders who fought for us didn't struggle so we could enjoy this exclusive club. They fought so we could have a seat at the table, not just for our own personal gain, but for the advancement of our community. Ladies and gentlemen, look around. We're not just have seats at the table anymore. In many cases, we scheduled the meeting. We're chairing it, and we're making the decisions about the future of LA and California. But yet, too often, we continue to act as outsiders. Or worse, we sit in our power and authority and fail to use it. As much as we may bask in our many accomplishments, let's be honest, as a community, we have a long way to go. Only 1/3 of Latino children here in Los Angeles are reading proficient. Only 1/3. Latino families are the most housing insecure and are entering homelessness at one of the fastest rates in the state. And while Latinos are entering college, only half end up graduating with a degree. There is not a single person here today, including me, who doesn't owe their success, power, and authority to the Latino leaders who struggled so that we can make it. Now it's our turn. Indeed, it is our responsibility to fight for the next generation of leaders. Mickey, I must add that you and Gloria and Antonio also taught me another important lesson. Power is not a zero-sum game. What should concern all of us today is that there's an open question in the broader community about us. Will Latino leaders representing the region's growing majority lead with the same exclusionary practices that kept us out? Or will Latinos chart a new path and lead with a commitment to inclusiveness? It's a fair question, and today the answer is still not clear. Advancing the issues that are most pressing to our community should not be done at the expense of other communities. Power is about finding common ground, building coalition, and supporting each other. Power is about calling out injustice in all communities and joining others in their struggle. Su lucha es mi lucha. Power means reaching out to our fellow Angelenos currently being traumatized during this time of growing anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and anti-Asian hate. And power means that we can affirm that Black lives indeed matter, knowing that it doesn't mean that Latino lives do not. As we all know, that being Latino and Black is not mutually exclusive. I want to close by honoring las mujeres here. Of course, starting with my wife, Elizabeth Zamora. I will forever be grateful that the universe brought us together. Mayor Bass, for giving Angelenos a renewed sense of hope and optimism. Thank you. Sheila E., I know we just met, but you know that this entire room, in fact, all Latinos, have been so proud to see how you celebrate our culture and music. Thank you. And of course, Gloria, who is with us in presence. Let's raise a glass to her. May your fighting spirit live in all of us. Thank you.